Welcome to Landria Anka on YouTube, here to help you break through fears. I had to make sure my mic is on. I did it again, another long video, and I went, shoot, I didn't have my mic on. Hold on, gonna have some coffee. All right, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going to explain why the universe always has your most positive, best interests in mind. I want you to think about this. A lot of times we go through life and we're like, there's a punishment or there's something that's happening to try and like take us, down this road that's like, oh, this hurts. Why is this happening to me? And then more things, bad things happen, and more you're doing it. But part of the reason is that you're supposed to learn a lesson because you're hanging on to something that's negative. And you can't move to that positive place until you get it. So if something's happening to you, if you're broke or you have bad relationships or you're sick, you've got to look at something and correct it. You've got to make a change to put it in the direction you want to go in. That's totally up to you. Right? It's up to you. You're in charge. There's nothing out there making negative decisions. There's no devil or whatever. That's just energy. That's just negative energy with a name we put on it that we tap into. When you go to the other side, none of that's there unless you create it. You can create it. Take that energy over. If you want to go the brimstone path and experience that, you can. That's free will, by the way, and it continues on to the other side. All right. The universe always has your best, highest interests in mind. You are it. Because you are 100% light and love, experiencing other things. The universe is that. If it is that, it can never wish or put something on somebody that's negative. It can't. It's an intelligent thing it's not thinking like a person does. And we always impose our human functions on the universe. It's thinking, I'm going to punish them. They did that or what? No, you're doing it. Because in your head, you're like, I wasn't very nice. I'm probably going to get punished. And sure enough, something happens. You go, oh, yeah, because you were doing it. You have free will. The universe is always there to bring you to the higher, best, most loving possible place. Because that's what we're working our way back toward. If anything happens to you that is undesirable, it's because you have got to change something. And it's usually how you're believing, thinking, feeling. 100%. That's where it's coming from. So many of you are going, well, they're looking outside, I'm like, what are you thinking? What are you believing right now? You're doing it. It's not that person, it's not the parents, it's not that. You know what? If you were in an awakened state, people could say the most horrible things to you, and your blood pressure wouldn't even go up. Big whoop. Who cares? Bless you. I'm sorry that you're in that place that you have to fire off some negative stuff. That's probably all you would think is, And that's it. No thoughts, no. Oh, they're blah, blah. There's just no thought. Person's acting crazy? Okay. But no, we go, oh, they're always doing this and that, and that. You're in control of you. Get a grip. Get a grip. Do you want to be successful? Go do it. You can do it. You think what I do is easy? See, a lot of people think, oh, she's this and she's that. And yes, I'll admit, I was a born achiever. Because people like me were born to help other people who don't have that confidence, who have bigger challenges. We're all here to help each other. All of us. And so many people help me when I need it. You might think that I don't need that. Everybody needs something in their life that can improve it, that can make them joyful. Sometimes it's just friendship. We all need one another because we are all one. Why do people need other people? It feels good, doesn't it? It's fun. So why not treat each other well? There's nothing you can't achieve. There is nothing you can't achieve. The universe is always looking after your best interests. It's always pointing you and directing you toward positive results, joy, love, and happiness. It's your free will that stops that from happening, takes you on another journey to experience something. Maybe you need to experience something to really appreciate these other things, right? If we didn't have, cloudy days, we wouldn't appreciate the sun quite as much. People that live in states like mine, it's pretty much sunny all the time. I actually like when it gets cloudy, I'm like, ooh, this is fun, this is cozy. We don't get that very often. And I appreciate those cloudy, rainy days because it's usually beautiful here. It's the contrast that we fight, but that's what makes things so beautiful. And we battle it all the time, and all we're doing is creating more chaos and negativity. Is my eyeliner smearing? So, I want you to know there is no evil force out there working against you. That is you creating something. That's you connecting to something on a lower frequency. Want to open those doors? Go ahead. Go for it. When you get tired of being afraid and living your life and having crap happen to you all the time that's not so nice, you'll start meditating and shutting off the negative stuff and focusing on the positive stuff. And you'll realize it feels a lot better to go to that light of which you are. The universe will always be there and support that. The universe does not support the dark side. It's only something you get to choose to experience. It is ultimate light and love. That's what everything comes from. So how can the universe conspire to do anything but love you? Everything is you, it, just experiencing the things of which it truly originally is not. Just as a contrast, that's it. You get to choose. You get to be successful. You get to be healthy. You get to be happy. You get to have the most awesome relationship that you never thought was possible, no matter how old you are. You get to release all the anger of anything anybody's ever done to you. And I know there's some nasty trauma that's happened out there. Some really heavy energy a lot of you have carried with you. It is not yours to keep. You can release that. It's just an energy, that's all. It doesn't mean anything. It's just your experience, your challenge. Can I do this? Can I forgive? Can I release this? Can I connect to what I really am right now? Can I let the density go? It's just a role. It's just a temporary role you're experiencing and playing. And it seems very real because our feelings as humans are very real. But we can change how we feel too. How? Because why does somebody find joy in the worst of situations and somebody else lets it destroy them? It's a choice. They chose it. And you can do the same thing. The universe conspires to protect and loves you at all times and wants you to raise your frequency, not as a thinking human being, but as ultimate intelligence beyond our comprehension. It is nothing but light and love. That's what you're made of. The rest is an experience that we agreed to. And if you can accept that and say, I don't need to understand why I chose this. I just need to know that I have been in that situation. I am in this situation now, and I can change everything. I can change how I think about that past. I can change how I think about my life right now. I can see all the possibilities and know that I am the most powerful being on the face of the earth, because everybody else is too. And everything that you don't see has that intelligence. And this plastic, I shouldn't have told you it's plastic, evergreen has energy flowing through it. It just doesn't have the free will that you do. Use it wisely. Today, not tomorrow. Don't start the diet tomorrow. Start eating healthy today. Cut the booze back today. Cut the cigarettes back today. Cut the criticism back today. Cut the negative thinking back today. I'm counting on you raising the frequency of this planet. We're changing things right now. Have you noticed stuff hasn't happened? The bad stuff? We can stop that from happening because we get to choose collectively what happens to this planet. And you and I can change it. Shut off the conspiracy theories. There's always going to be some jackass out there doing stuff. Who cares? That's their experience. You pick yours. I'm sending you light and love, blessings, abundance, prosperity, awakening. You're on your way. No matter how you feel right now, you are on your way to awakening because you're aware. You know it exists. You know it's possible. You know you can do it. You know it's already you. It is you. You are awakened. Just shed off the layers and join me in the higher dimensions where this planet is transformed into something that it was always meant to be, beautiful and perfect, just like you. Namaste.